The chef behind the camera is also looking at the thickness, because this is when you can decide whether to go towards a soupier thing, more stew-like thing. This would actually cook down pretty well and be a pretty good sauce, especially if I added some tomato paste, which I do have. So we are just mulling about this, and that's all you'd need. This is all the differences, guys. You can go to a sauce, which that would be amazing right there. You can go to quite thin. Minestrone can be quite thin. Now, if you're going to do minestrone and you're doing thin, you can add at this point vegetable stock, chicken stock, or miso and water. This is white miso, so it's not going to have a really strong taste like the red miso. But if we're going to go in the soup direction, I would dissolve this in a little warm water and then add. That's sort of like a stock. Since I don't have my fancy pressure cooker out and make some nice stocks. So we're also going to add a little bit. They like to add sherry. I just got this stuff. It's Cabernet Sauvignon, but we're just going to add a little bit of that. It's a red, and that looks like about a teaspoon. This is just for flavor and the alcohol cook off. Okay, so we've just got that simmering. What I'm actually going to do, here's the sneaky bit. That'll take a while for that all to cook. So if you happen to be in the kitchen, it's a big party or something, you do a million other things, you can set that on a back burner and have it simmer for some time. You know how they say simmer soup for X amount of time? Or you can pop it in the oven. And that's what I'm going to do. Once this gets to a point, I'm going to pop it in the oven at 300, and I can walk away from that for hours and come back to it. And you won't have to stir, nothing will stick. It's what we did at conferences all the time. And this will fit in this oven. So if you want to do it that way, be sure to pick a pot that'll fit and the one with a lid. A lid with a hole, just like you would if it were stovetop. Okay, now we're going to pause and get right back to you after we decide what we're going to do about this. Okay, we have come to a decision. As it is. Leave it as it is. So we're just going to go over the options again. This is a very, very nice thing. See the texture? As this cooks, the vegetables will get softer and kind of melt into it. The background will be a little bit thicker on account of that. And it's similar, I realize, to ratatouille, except it's Italian. And a ratatouille, you've all had it probably, but in case you haven't, it's got like tomatoes, eggplant, zucchini, and it's sort of got like a little bit of sauce around it. It's like a country type origins. So we thought we'd leave it at this. And the different directions you can go is if you want a tomato sauce, like to put on pizza, or a marinara sauce for noodles or something, then this would be the time that you added tomato paste. And for this much stuff, you might add even 2 cans of tomato paste, so we're thicken it right up. You can do that. And then cook it on low for a little while until everything gets soft. That's one option. If you want soup, then you collect whatever, like it can be straight water or stock or any kind of stock or a flavor added to the stock like miso, which would be a great idea. What else? I think those are the 2 directions. So, and then it just depends on what you want to eat it with. But this will be a really fun, like kind of stew-like texture to eat with these cute little things over here. And have fun. So like, have fun and let me know, as usual.